a lot of people in this citizenship world who make videos talking about passports, or I don't know, make tweets about it, or anyone who talks about citizenship or passports in any type of way, they often segregate themselves by only talking about Western passports. Now, what I mean by that is Europe, North American passports, couple Pacific passports, Australia, New Zealand, and maybe Latin America at a push. It depends what they're doing. If they're in this passport bro type of thing, they're more likely to talk about Latin America. But you shouldn't just focus on Western passports. You should also focus on Eastern passports. Now, you might be thinking, I don't want to live in the East, I don't want to live in Asia or anything like that. Why should I focus on those passports? Well, look, there are some passports out there that will surprise you at how strong they are, how weak they are. For example, the Cypriot passport, it's a strong passport, yes. But it surprised me that they didn't have visa-free access to the United States. I thought, okay, they're not in the Schengen area, neither are Romania and Bulgaria, but surely Cyprus has visa-free access to the US. They don't. That surprised me. Now, it's not the end of the world, but still, it was a little bit surprising. I also expected Mongolia to have a stronger passport than they do. They don't. It's a fairly weak passport. However, in Asia, East Asia not so much, but Southeast Asia, there are some gems out there. For example, this passport is pretty much impossible to get, but Brunei has an unbelievably strong passport. The Bruneian passport is arguably one of the strongest passports in the world. If you take a look at the visa requirements map, we can see just how much Bruneian citizens have in regards to travel freedom across the world. Oh yes, the Bruneian passport isn't really a passport that's worth getting if you're looking at second citizenship passport diversification. They don't allow dual nationality, and it's pretty much impossible to naturalise in the country. But anyway, the point is, that passport isn't from a Western quote-unquote country. It's a Southeast Asian country that's doing its own thing, cool. But it isn't in the Western hemisphere or anything like that. But it's still an unbelievably strong passport. In fact, the Bruneian passport is probably stronger than some Western passports out there. And also, look, not everyone wants to live in North America. Not everyone wants to live in Europe. Some people might want a European passport, sure, but do they want to live in Europe for the long term? Probably not. Perhaps people want to travel across the world. Some people might want to live an island lifestyle in some tiny island country in the Pacific. Having a Nauruan passport, in that example, it's a lot better than having a Colombian passport. If you want to live in Colombia, get Colombian citizenship. If you want to live in Nauru, try and get a Nauruan passport. And the point is, look, everyone has different goals and needs and wants and desires across the world, and that's a good thing. You don't want to want what everyone else wants in the world, because otherwise you're just an NPC at that point. Some people want Irish citizenship, some people want Tuvaluan citizenship, some people want Mexican citizenship. Everyone wants a different passport. Some people are moving to the United States, some people are leaving the United States forever. It all depends on the individual person. So if you are thinking of doing research and, okay, look, what passport should I get, things like that, don't just focus on the Western world. Look at every single passport for every single country, recognised or disputed territory. Take a look at how strong their passport is, because it will help you in your decision making, thinking, okay, look, yes, I don't want to live in Brunei, but the passport is very strong, so I'm going to keep looking at it and see how it changes over time. Will it get stronger? Will it get weaker? Will it gain countries or will it lose countries? I don't think it will lose countries, to be honest. I think it might gain some countries, although it does seem to have the world pretty much well done in regards to their passports. Let me know which passport surprised you the most in regards to being one of the strongest, if not the best passports in the entire world, in your opinion. And if you like this video, you can click right here and subscribe to this information on YouTube. And if you want to follow my other social media, you can follow me on Instagram, X and Rumble. That will be linked down below in the description.